I am here going to give you an informative speech today on how to have a long-term marriage. My friend Melissa, ironically the same name as mine, asked me to give some information about how to have a long-term marriage. How do some marriages last 50 years and some only last a year and end up in divorce? How to work at marriage means how to find love and intimacy. Intimacy, into you we see. Humans seek connection, trust, commitment, and strive for a higher good. Humans want to find a reason for life. What does all that mean in a long-term marriage? I read about the 5 love languages in a book by Gary Chapman, and the 5 love languages talks about how once the weddings are over, now the work begins. With the work, we have to find a way to add nourishment, intimacy, investment of time and energy. And all of this is required for that long-term marriage. Which one do you choose? A long-term marriage or a quick divorce? Love. People are searching for love. They'll cross seas, they'll cross desert sands, they'll climb mountains just to find love. In the 5 love languages, Gary Chapman talks about the 5 types. The 5 types of love, showing by different ways: words of affection, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. And when we think about all those things, all of us want them. All of those items we want in our life. How are we going to add that to our marriage? Work. Work in a marriage. Taking care of yourself so that you can be a good partner in that marriage, and taking care of the couple. The coupleship. Gary Chapman does retreats on the love languages, and one of the things that he says in those retreats, and he reminds couples everywhere, is that they should take an annual coupleship retreat. Every year, once a year, you should spend time. When I think about that, I think that would mean planning ahead. In other words, working at the coupleship all that time to plan ahead for that annual retreat. The next book that I studied was in regards to 75 Habits for a Happy Marriage. The 75 Habits for a Happy Marriage, it was written by a couple, Ashley and Daniel Bush. Now, Ashley and Daniel Bush, in the very beginning of the book, give a dedication. That dedication is to their children. And what it says is, nurture it with happiness every day. Well, to nurture it with happiness every day is work. Recharge and reconnect. Have weekly dates. Have daily connections with phone calls, emails, and little gifts. Sound familiar? Sound like the 5 love languages? Build on a foundation. Well, the foundation they're talking about building on is not the foundation of walls and doors or a house, but building on a foundation of mindfulness, of appreciation for each other, complimenting, affection, support, honesty, tenderness, and attention. Not so far from what the 5 love languages say. Humans seeking connection, trust, and commitment, a higher good, a reason for life. The 5 love languages. And the last item that I searched was a website for the 5 stages of intimacy. And the 5 stages of intimacy, they talk about infatuation, the syrupy stage where you think you found someone that's just the world to you. The landing, where marriage actually begins. The beginning of marriage is a reality. And the burying, the next stage of intimacy. The burying, when you weave into everyday life and you kind of let things slide. The resurfacing, when you're coming back and you remember, we need to start dating again, we need to spend time. And love, when you finally are comfortable in that relationship. Again, 5 stages, 5 love languages. In conclusion, I challenge you to work to find a long-term marriage filled with love and intimacy. Through all of those things, connection, trust, commitment, striving for that higher good, and you'll find true happiness.